Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to all my subatomic, dark, black cloud receivers out there in internet world. You gotta forgive me, you guys. Like, literally, it has been a beautiful, multi-climatic morning, and I'm still not done by the time I finish this video. I have things I have to do after. But I am God. So today I'm going to share my God with everyone and put some people on to some information maybe that they haven't heard or they haven't comprehended. And this circle of love, because all my conversations, the circles of love are of love, even when they're talking about dark entities. And today's topic is possession. Let me get my mind right real quick, and then we could really get into this video. Note to self, don't try to light your sage stick in front of a fan. But it's hot out here in Hawaii. There has been a lot of fires out here, very reflective of the Lionsgate 888 energy that we're experiencing. And this all ties up to the Lionsgate 888 energy. And this is why I felt like I had to do this video for the couple of followers who do follow me, because for a long time, I thought demonic, even angel, even church possessions was something that should not be done or something that should not be experienced. But I'm learning with my training that possession is a part of the most important thing in this life. All right, let's first start off on how possession plays a major part in the world, in my life, in any spiritual person's life. Basically, this whole Milky Way galaxy. Let me get my mind right, because I'm super excited about this topic, and I don't want to relay the information incorrectly. So let me fine tune my frequencies real quick so I can share with you this information, because I don't like doing long videos. I'm an ADHD person, and I try to keep my videos under a half an hour, because long videos are just boring. Even though they're informative videos, to me they're boring. So I try my best to keep my videos short. So breathe with me real quick. Tibetan singing bowls are so good with aligning the chakras quickly before going to work, before picking up the kids, before punching your husband in the face for saying some dumb shit. Now let's have some intercourse, you guys. All right. First, I should say, speak about etheric energy. Etheric energy. Do you know what etheric energy is? Because etheric energy plays a major part in possession. I feel as a healer of this world, a lot of people are possessed with devils. A lot of people are possessed with devils to the point where they're actually called demons on some occasion, like killers, murderers, rapists, couch potatoes, workaholics, sex fiends. You know, all of these people, whether you know it or not, are possessed. But you also have possession on um, the worker plane. I've been dealing with possession for a very long time because I come from a Haitian Pathanon. So I've always had what we call misters. I've always had misters around me, in me, through me. I believe that's what makes me a great life coach because I've dealt with ether energy since I was a child. But I was raised thinking and feeling that these misters, that these lois that would come to me at night and talk to me was something bad. And due to the fact that I was raised within the religion of Catholic, loi, misters, possession was something bad unless you were executing it in church. Okay? So the powers that be personify that possession is bad outside of the church. But the powers that be, for all you don't know, are the one percenters, are the true people behind the scenes that run this world. Now, here's another part of the equation, and I hate to use the word equation because I hate math and I hate science, but I'm actually assaulting two subjects that I can't stand, which is science and math. To add into the equation, because I'm tapping into my God mind and God body, I must include in the equation that unless you're doing a possession, which what they call the Holy Ghost within church, it's considered bad. It's considered wrong. It's considered evil. But really, what other people think as evil and what I think is evil is two different things. Most of the time, people who use the word evil are using the word because they don't comprehend or don't understand the subject matter of whatever's at hand. That's when people like to use the word evil. Or we're perpetrating the propaganda, which I have to, again, add into the equation, extraterrestrials. Listen, if you guys are magical, if you guys are alchemists, if you guys are spiritual people and don't include in the equation extraterrestrial species, then you don't have the full mathematical equation to quantify your learning that you're going through within this life. Because as a healer, I believe that life is about tapping into your spiritual self and not tapping into your ego self. But let's stay on the subject, possession. I wanted to focus on possession because possession, a lot of people don't comprehend it and say, oh my God, that girl in the movie for Poltergeist, she was possessed. But then don't confirm or affirm or even acknowledge that they've most likely been in a possessive state themselves. Okay, but first, before we talk about possession in the sense how we know it, let's talk about possession spiritually, where possession comes from, and how it affects the world. And then at the end, we could talk about how we can actually utilize that ether energy and utilize it for our good. Okay? Okay. to understand possession. I'm so excited because I just went back into this subject, and when I went back into the subject, I learned and saw so many things that I didn't see years ago when I studied the subject. And I feel like I have enough information to share with the lost souls who are slowly but surely finding their way through their spiritual path. Now, to comprehend possession, we must talk about the etheric realm. We must talk about the etheric realm. Now, for all you people who don't know what the etheric realm is, I like to use pictures, so I'm going to use my hand. You have a body, and then you have a body with a chakra system in the middle of it, which is a total confirmation that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay? And then you have an aura body, which is the best way I can explain it. Aura for dummies wise is a colorful aura that permeates from your body 360 degrees. And then around that, you have a couple of other aura bodies, invisible aura bodies. And one of these invisible aura bodies is your etheric energy field, your etheric energy fields. This is your receptor that receives the information from the etheric clouds. Okay, I'm going to get deep, but I will, because I'm special and because to be honest, I don't care if I use the word, but I'm really slow when it comes to understanding science and math. So this has really hindered me in my alchemaic growth. But one thing I've noticed with my warriors and my family and my guardians and the ancient ones who guide me is that they try their best to show me information where I can comprehend the information. And as a healer, I just try my best to play my part and share that information for a fellow artistic one who doesn't get science and who doesn't get math. And I barely get astrology, but I know it enough to utilize it in my universe. Okay. Now, you have an etheric body around you. But remember, energy is invisible and energy is like the universe. It's forever expanding. So I have to inform you that we have etheric energy clouds. Again, let's go back to why Lion Gate is so important right now, because Lion Gate is utilizing the energy clouds, the high level energy frequencies from the etheric clouds, which is permeating from the clouds. This is for my special people. If I'm going too slow for you, go watch a faster video. While the etheric clouds are permeating this Lion Gate energy, the same heavy energies that was released from the blood moon, full moon last month. Okay? So I have to talk to you about etheric clouds, you guys, because etheric clouds play a major role on how and why the world is fucked up as it is. Why you're confused, why you're feeling down, why you're depressed, why you're worried, why none of your magic is manifesting, why nothing goes right for you year after year after year, why you're stuck in a transition and don't understand or comprehend after trying and trying and trying to come out of your situation and grow from it and move forward from it. It's complete stagnation. And these etheric clouds play a major part in that frequency, that dead end frequency. Okay? You have to keep in mind, some people believe that there are 7 realms or 7 layers of the etheric realm. Okay? And I would consider The etheric realm around your body is not one of them. The one near your body, yes, but not the one around your body. But there are 7 layers of the etheric realm, and these are these high frequency energies that you're getting from your ancestors, you're getting from the deities, you're getting from the angels, you're getting from the demons, you're getting from the past lives. Yes, I got to include that. The past lives energies, all of that is in the air. You cannot see it. And you guys, I have to tell you, and please listen, ding, ding. This is important. These etherical clouds are invisible, but they are very powerful and very real. And this is what reality is. Don't let them have you thinking TV is reality. Don't let them have you thinking getting tickets to the next Beyonce concert is reality. Don't have them thinking the dick that you should have fucking got, but you didn't get is the reality of your life. All of that is fictitiously fake. And they're playing you for a programmed fool if that's what you're focused on. Because what is the true substance of life is the shit you can't see, but yet the shit you can feel and control. Okay? Now, they have these conscious clouds up in the sky that are filled with etheric energy. Well, Ishara, how do they get this consciousness up in the clouds? Duh, girl. Technology. How do you think you're watching me right now on 2D? We're in 2D right now. You're watching this video on 2D right now because a human was smart enough to get with here comes that equation word I got to throw in there, extraterrestrial. And that was downloaded the information to create this beautiful thing called a computer now where everyone in society talks with. Okay? So please believe that just as there is technology right now when you're watching me, you know what I'm saying? There's technology in the ether realm. I'm super excited, you guys. Hold up. Whee! I'm just enjoying myself right now. Okay. So this consciousness that's stuck in the clouds are part of the etheric energies and part of the 7 layers of the etheric realm. These are what I would call, I guess, dark clouds, where they inject your ancestral information, inject your deity information, inject all your past life hurts, inject all of the repeated fuck-ups that you refuse to learn life after life after life. Inject all the hate and anger that is personified within this world into these dark clouds, you guys. And they send receivers out in the air so then you could smell it, hear it, taste it, even touch it. Even touch it. Yes, you can touch your computer. Okay? Even touch it. And these etheric, well then, your next question I feel would be, well then, Ishara, how with their technology are they ingesting our dark clouds up in the sky? These etheric, what some people call black holes. Well, my dears, I have to inform you and include into the equation maybe another new word you've never heard before, which is the underworld. Can I insert an evil laugh? The underworld. It is a scientific fact that scientists, don't ask me who, do your own research, that scientists have affirmed underworlds, okay? And I remember reading a story on YouTube, a great way to learn your spiritual information, where this man worked for one of the CIA private agencies, and he got to a level of clearance where he found out there are listen, you guys, that's why I told everybody about this video, because I feel a lot of people are lost and not comprehending angel and demon. And you need to know this to understand how they implement the madness in your fucking life. Okay? I'm a magical mystic millionaire, and I utilize my alchemy every day. No matter what others say, no matter what my bank accounts say, I live that life. So I know. And my goal in life before I die is to just share my information and leave a legacy that after I'm dead, that will be here. And trust and believe, my YouTube videos will not be my only legacy. Okay. He found out by time and working for the governmental entities he was working for and getting the security clearance that there are 13 levels of the underworld. 13 levels of the underworld. And most likely, I bet these underworld societies, or I should say these underworld technologies, include the extraterrestrial experiments, the Archon experiments, the Greys experiments. You have to include the Greys because the Greys stay in the dark, but they run a lot of the technology that are millionaires these days, and a whole bunch of others. But there's 13 levels of the underworld technology, okay? And they utilize these underworld, under us technologies to send invisible frequencies into these black clouds, which are called black holes. These black holes, these etheric consciousness clouds that are being sent technology frequency to fuck up your human perception and keep you, again, I have to, and I didn't finish my sentence last time, I have to include into the equation a word that TV use all the time. This is how they set up your programming. This is how they program you to die and live again, and to repeat the same fucked up mistakes life after life after life after life. And all of this is connected with possession, okay? Because you have these etheric clouds causing these subconscious possessions, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so the underworld has 13 layers of underworld entities that work on secret behind the scenes, 4th to 7th dimension technology that sends frequencies up to these dark clouds. Now, these dark clouds have other names. Some people refer to these dark clouds as triple goddess. Okay? Triple darkness. Some people refer to these dark holes of etheric energy, you know, the information they get from your ancestors, your deities, your helpers, your warriors, your angels. this information, this invisible, intangible information you can't see, but you can feel, is named triple darkness, or the dark hole, or etheric energy. Okay? Now, the first layer of etheric realm is called the triple darkness. Okay? There's another layer of the etheric realm, and I believe the location of this second layer, I'm only going up to 2. I can't go no higher than that. I am not a master in this shit, but I feel like people must understand this information to comprehend how depression is fucking up your life, how fucking the same type of guy in different bodies is fucking up your life, how you are recycling in life after life after life after life is fucking up your life. This is important part of it, okay? So I'm only going to go up to 2. The second level of the etheric realm or level is, or layer, is the realm, the etheric realm, where I believe, okay, do you know what a atomic atom is? All right, I believe the second layer of ether, which is, and the reason why I have to show you this is because this is how they program your mind. Oh, and you guys, please, I know I'm special, but I feel like this is a special edition for people who don't get science and who don't get math and who's not really good in astrology. Okay, so you can comprehend how your life is connected to the invisible force fields of nature, these invisible force fields, because that's what they make it. They turn your force into a field, and then you have no access to it. Okay? Come on, let's have some more intercourse. I'm sorry, intercourse. Okay, so I believe, like, remember when I told you, the nothingness, the triple darkness, is the first layer of the etheric realm. That's what they put in the dark clouds. But then there is a second layer, okay? And this second layer, I believe, is located within the subatomic element. Now, when we're talking about atoms, we're talking about, okay, and again, I hate science, you guys, but I have to talk about it. We're talking about an atom that you must look inside a microwave. I'm the microwave, a microscope to see it. To see atoms, I believe you have to look under a microscope to see atoms. The second level, or layer, I should say, of the etheric realm, you guys, please forgive me. I've been going through it with this Lion's Gate energy, literally outside of the fires, outside of my house, the heat levels on the island, the levels of downloads and uploads I've been receiving. I've been literally a burning fucking inferno. And I swear I'm going to self-combust. And I don't care how many times I release from my intercourse, I swear it's like not enough. Like I'm not fucking tired, yo. It's not enough. I'm not tired. You know, so please forgive me. I'm sweating in places I didn't even know could sweat. But thank God I'm one of those smart ones who devoted my life to this spiritual path. So I clock in nobody's fucking time clock but my own. You know, I don't have no job taking me away from the most important thing that I got to do, which is get my mind right. Okay. Can we get back to 1, please? I guess this is going to be a long video, But I haven't even finished what I wanted to talk to you guys about. All right. So I believe the second layer is within the under part, the underworld of the subatomic element. Remember, there's an atom and then there's a subatomic atom. Okay? And the second layer, which is the layer that they sneak in the programming, where they sneak in the blue pill. Listen to me, guys. I think I'm doing very well. Listen to me. Where they sneak in the blue pill programming into your world to cause you to go into life after life after life, not elevating. The revolution will be televised, but the Armageddon will not happen physically. It will happen eternally. Are you ready to start your fire? Okay, so when you start talking about subatomic, you're getting into quantum physics. And this Macaulay don't do quantum physics. But I do know enough information to help my fellow enlightened path beings comprehend this important thing called enlightening your mind and claiming your God. Okay? So, on the subatomic level, the second layer of the etheric realm, remember the black hole, the etheric realm, I believe is being fed to you on a subatomic level. So they're utilizing subatomic elements within the spiritual technology that they are creating within the 13 levels of the underworld. Yes, under this world, to feed you darkness, to feed you confusion, to feed you negativity, to feed you depression, to feed you the bullshit lie that you are not God. They make you think that you're not God. You are God. Stop allowing the religions to take your power from you. Stop allowing these, I will say it, false healers, false leaders, any leader who don't tell you you're motherfucking God and you got the power to do whatever the fuck you want to do. To me, that's a devil. To me, that's a devil. That's a leader that's not saying or telling the truth to their followers. Everyone has the propensity and the power to claim their God mind and God body. But you have to know that you're being fucked before you can tell the person after tiresomeness, stop fucking me, please. Stop fucking me, please. Please, okay. That's enough fucking for now. For as long as you don't know what fucking is, someone can continuously fuck you and you'll never tell them to stop. That's why molestation is so prevalent. These kids don't understand that they're not supposed to be fucked because they've been getting fucked since children until they learn that they're not supposed to get fucked unless they want to get fucked. Okay? So on the subatomic level, they are feeding you this information that is getting you confused, getting you lost, and they're utilizing from the underworld, the TV, the radio, the entertainers, the clouds in the sky, the weather. They're using all of that to keep you confused, to keep you lost, to keep you out of your God body, out of your God mind. And until you claim your sovereignty again, there is no way you're going to live in your universe with all of the things and all of the feelings that you desire within your life. Okay, and you have to keep in mind again, these technologies are being created by ETs, by extraterrestrials, being run by smart people like the Dogons, the Archons, the grays. You know, all of these extraterrestrials do exist. The shadow people. No, they work for them, actually. The shadow people work for them. The watchers work for them. The research data calculators work for them. You know, yes, they are actually following and taking data of some people's lives. Oh, yes, very much so. You know, so please believe that you are important. Don't think you're not. You are important. And I believe that their main goal is to zombify us. I truly believe that. The main goal, you know, like the movies, The Walking Dead and stuff, they want to zombify us. They want us to watch TV. They want us to sit on our ass. They want us to continuously have dysfunctional sex with people that we know we're not supposed to be even having sex with, to keep us on a low vibrational plane. Real quick, we were high vibrational beings. It wasn't until the reptilians came along and put the quarantine around this Milky Way galaxy and pulled us from the higher vibration, pulled us down into this lower third dimensional vibrations. We were high level beings when they first created us. You will go ahead and believe that monkey story if you want to. We were high level beings back in the day. But when the reptilians came along, they wanted to rule over us. They wanted us to be slaves. They wanted to harvest our souls with the etheric energy. So now they inject the clouds with the etheric energy, and we've been slaves ever since. Literally, remember, reptilians pulled us down into this third dimensional realm and slapped an invisible quarantine around us. The quarantine has been lifted for many years now, but the fact that the reptilians were able to bring us down several dimensions and then lock our spiritual power and made us forget who the fuck we are. That's why they kept on reproducing us and redoing us, because we kept on remembering who the fuck we were. They had to restart society over and over again so we could forget who the fuck we are. We are gods. We are goddesses. We are power. And until you know that, I don't care how much money you give. I don't care how much you read and study. Until you start knowing who you are, living who you are, you're never going to be fully who you are. Okay? So that's how they keep you programmed, guys. They keep you programmed through black etheric clouds that are ingested with the negative energies of your ancestors, the deities, your past lives, and they subconsciously from behind feed you these energies and make you spit them out dysfunctionally. Okay? Just like zombies. I feel a very good affirmation of in this third dimensional realm on how they feed our bodies with this dark etheric energies is this fibroid situation. Ladies, if you have a fibroid, that could be several things from the spirit world, but it's being manifested in your third dimensional physical body. It could be a baby of an incubus or succubus. It could be the resonance, the residue of the dark hole etheric energy that you've ingested. They ingest not only the TVs, the entertainment, the radio, the music, but they also ingest our food, where we're at, the air, the pollution, everything. I feel all of that plays a major effect into how disease manifests in your body. And that's why for as long as you're not consistent with your third eye walk, you will forever be a third eye slave, because that's what the second realm subatomic darkness energy taps into. It taps into your fire, into your force, into your superhero God energy, and literally you're having your God energy work against you because you're thinking this materialistic world is what is the most important thing, which is not. It is your spiritual path and learning how to become your God is what the most important thing is. It's not that check you running through. Oh, girl, yeah, I know the lion gate's coming, but I got a job to go to because I got to pay my bills. Fuck that. I'm here feeding off that lion gate's energy for real. Don't let them have you think that going to clock into a job is what's most important. You better tap into this energy that we haven't seen for fucking thousands of fucking years and call in sick for fucking 2 days. The job will be there on fucking Monday. But I don't hate on people. I don't question people's path. But a lot of people on this spiritual path, they got one toe in, one toe out. I try not to fuck with those people too tough. For real. I'm all in when it comes to this alchemaic life. I don't play no games. That's why the gods make sure only the best of the best be around me, yo. And the people who bless me, they always get blessed inadvertently. Inadvertently. That's why gifts come to me. Because the people who give me gifts know that my energy is going to feed them right fucking back. It's going to feed them right fucking back. Okay? So please believe and understand. I don't want you guys to be a third eye slave. Depression, barrenness, sexual dysfunction. You got incubuses and succubuses constantly coming to you when you sleep and fucking the shit out of you. An unhappy life. You know, all of these are examples of the etheric dark holes that is being used by the underworld extraterrestrials to subatomically inject your God power that's permeating from you out into the atmosphere, from the atmosphere back into you again, and utilizing that to keep you as a slave. You think slavery was over after they took off the shackles? The shackles was just one way so you can think that you were out of slavery. And then as soon as they took off the physical chains off the black people, they were able to lock the spiritual chains on everybody on this planet that we call Earth. Oh, I love coming. Oh, 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 oh. Yes. So please believe, you guys. Please believe that you are God. Please believe that they've taken your power. Stop popping the blue pills and start taking your red spiritual pill and start learning up on who you are, where you from, what you can do, how you do it. And yes, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. There's going to be a time in this walk where the YouTube and the blessed masters that are sent your way because you just royal like that. There's going to be a time when you're literally going to financially have to come out of pocket to learn more. Okay? There's going to be a time when you're going to have to come out of pocket for someone else to help you. There's going to be a time when you're going to have to come out of pocket to learn, to advance in this learning called I am God. And there's not too many schools out there that are reputable, but I'll tell you one thing. I know a great school. It's called Alchemy Temple. I'm not a student. I'm a high priestess. I'm not a student. But the school itself is a great school. So if you're trying to get your level of knowing, because the more you know, the more you won't be afraid. Because the only time the word evil is connected to something is when you don't comprehend the content, when you don't understand it. And the more you learn, the less evils you have to worry about in your life. Because to me, life is about a beautiful balance. There's also another great, she is a light worker. Emma Rain from Magical Mystics, she is a light worker. And she has great courses, for light work. And I believe she's really good in that. So she's definitely a person I would suggest for you to go to and check out. But be very careful when it comes to your teachers, because your teachers can also bend over and fuck you too while you're not looking. Telling you, I'm just keeping it real. I've been in this practice for a very long time, and I've been with a lot of teachers, a lot of gurus, a couple of schools, not too many, a couple of schools. And I realized that not everybody is reputable. Not everybody is honest. So be very careful on who you allow to teach you. Okay? And just make sure they're a reputable teacher. And make sure you're a reputable student. Because I know a couple of non-reputable students, because there are some teachers who are ready to teach you, but then all the student want to do is fuck around. I'm one of those students. Fuck teaching me. All I want to do is fuck around. Let's keep it real, okay? But find a good teacher, work with the masters, and become better. Because the only way you can come over the evil and come over the darkness and over the confusion is if you learn what you need to learn so you could become a god. Okay, now as for me, I've always been in the spirit realm. Always, since childhood. Due to the fact I'm Haitian, due to the fact that my laws have always been around me. Always. And I grew up being scared of them for a very long time until I started studying and realizing, oh, they're calling me not because they want to hurt me. They're calling me because they're my friends. So my royal lineage is real when it comes to the spiritual bloodline. I'm ancient. But what I've noticed with the Parthenon of a lot of cultures is that they make you fear the law. They make you fear the spirits. They make you worry about the spirits. They make you worry about the possession. Because as a Haitian, the reason why I did this video on possession is because if you are a well-known healer or medium in Haiti, it is a known fact that you allow possession constantly. When I was indoctrinated as a high priestess, and I was told a long time ago, I don't have to go to nobody for magic. I'm a chief. I can do what I want. I was told that through a bloodline ritual, through a seance, through a person who was possessed with my ogun. I even recorded that shit. The recording got lost. I can't find it. But possession in my culture is how you connect with the gods, is how you connect with the ancestors, is how you connect with outer source, So don't let them have you thinking possession is bad, because you're possessed every day. You're possessed to go pick up that check. You're possessed to go to work. You're possessed to show that ass. You're possessed to taking your kid to school knowing damn well you don't like the fucking school they in. You're possessed to watch all the episodes of fucking Empire. You're possessed to dealing with motherfuckers you don't need to be dealing with. You're possessed with this chronic thinking, oh my God, I got depression. Oh my God, I've got depression. No, you don't have depression. You have confusion. Get out of the darkness, woman. Get out of the darkness. Stop taking the pills that are made in the laboratory to continue your fuckery, to continue your confusion. I'm done on that. I'm not going to talk about that no more. So know that possession is not a negative thing. It's not an evil thing. They promote it in movies as something negative. They promote, oh, I got to go pick up my baby soon. It's almost time for him to get out of school. They perpetrate like it's negative. They act like it's negative, but it's not, you guys. It's actually the pinpoint source to your power, which is emotion. They utilize that subatomic level to connect with the etheric darkness to feed that same etheric energy that's in your soul, that's in your essence. They're harvesting your soul. They're raping you for every fucking thing they got. Telling you, the only way you're going to stop being a slave is once you realize one thing, and that's one thing only. You are God. So get into your God body and get into your God mind. Because until you know that, there is no way in hell that you are going to stop matriculating in these recycled lives, life after life after life after life, doing the same fucked up mistakes. Perfect example. I bumped into a past life lover of mine. I knew he was my past life lover. I knew he was my past life lover. I even knew what was going on in our last past life. And all of the issues that was going on in the present day, I understood why it was going on. Why? Because I understand ether. He was an Arab king. I was his concubine. He got me pregnant. I ran and left him. And I guess he loved the pussy that good because he chased me. He chased me. But in this lifetime, it was because of karma switched. He's very affluent right now. I live a very quiet life on the island, but I'm spiritually a millionaire. Long story short, we had some beautiful sex, you guys. The sex was, it was good. It was good. It could have been better, but it was good. It was good. It was good. But that relationship never went far. And I knew why it never went far. The reason why it didn't go far is because he was an atheist. And he never really learned the lessons that he was supposed to learn in his life to uplift his mind, to do better in this life from ones he did in his last life. And I have no time to teach nobody how to be enlightened. So I chose to let him go because he wasn't on his evolvement path. Most people in this world are not about evolving. They're about getting money. They're about getting bitches. They're about getting hoes. They're about getting paid. They're not about evolvement. And this is what the War of Armageddon is about. They're keeping you programmed. You have the one percenters and all of the different extraterrestrial species all working in one accord to do one thing and one thing only, and that's harvest your soul. Harvest your soul energy, which is harvest your power, your God mind and God body power, and keeping you slaves and keeping your sovereignty away from you for as long as they can. And I feel they can do it for a couple of more decades before enough people actually wake up. That's why I moved to Hawaii, because I saw things getting worse before things got better. And I wanted to be at a safe location when martial law hits the fan, because martial law, I believe, will hit the fan in some areas. And I wanted to make sure that me and my black son was safe from the fuckery. Me and any and all children that I raise are safe from the fuckery. Okay, you guys? To end this video, because it's been definitely long enough, I wanted to let you, I didn't end my thought. Yes, you guys, yes, you guys, yes, you guys. Yes, so there will become a point in your learning process that you will have to pay for services or maybe even for schooling. Because like when you go through a school, it's like an initiation. And the best of the best alchemists, witches, magicians, sorcerers, go through some type of schooling. So if you don't have the money now, I say save up money, because you're going to need schooling one way or the other just to take your knowledge to the next level, because it takes your knowledge, it takes your teaching, and it also takes your magic to the next level. Just be careful on who you choose and allow to teach you. And being in a school is like an initiation into an occult. Oh, that's another word I need to include into the equation. If the word occult scares you, then you're not ready to fully tap into your magic. You're not really ready to tap fully into who you are as a person. I believe that you shouldn't rush someone to learn. That's why when I offer my services to people and they're not trying to hear me, or they feel that it's not worth it, I move on, because if you feel you're not worth getting higher level knowledge, then why should I? Point blank. I'm so focused on my own growth, I really don't have the time to focus on people who are not focused on theirs. So when it comes down to my learning curve, it's me, my clients. That's it. Me, my clients. And mostly all my clients are nowhere near to the level that I'm on, which is okay. That's why they have me, and they're slowly but surely getting to where they need to get to. But again, you may come out of pocket. And keep in mind, coming out of pocket is okay. But when you're coming out of pocket to the point where you're expecting the person you're coming out of pocket for to do all the work, and then you get lackadaisical and you get lazy, trust and believe that shit is not going to work neither, because it's a self-work, this spiritual work. It's something that you got to do on your own. No matter how many great minds you bump into that you fucking know would be fucking iconic, it's a walk that you have to do on your own. It's great to meet people. It's great to connect with people, to build with people. But when it comes down to it, you came out your mama's pussy alone, and you will die to either go to the next life and repeat the same bullshit again, or go on to the higher planes, 4, 5, 6 realms on your own. So the last thing I have to say for closing on this whole topic on possession is that, long story short, everyone is under some type of possession in some kind of shape, form, or fashion. They are using triple darkness energy by creating technology from the underworld and permeating these third eye technologies into the TVs, into the foods, into the computers, into the airs, into the clouds. And these ether planes, these etheric planes, are basically making your God power, your sovereignty, self-destruct, and it's causing you hell and havoc, because that's what hell and heaven is. It's not a place. It's a feeling, emotional location in your body. Woo! It's a feeling and a location in your body. So what are you living, guys? Are you living hell, or are you living heaven? Or are you living like High Priestess, and you're living with a beautiful balance of both? Because I love my fucking life. I wouldn't change it for the world. And I haven't spoken to my family in a minute. I'm living the good life. You too busy to talk to me. I'm too busy to talk to you. It's all good. And that goes as far as my mama. Love you, Black Snake. But you have to know when to cut the cords and keep it pushing. Okay? So learn to transmute your energy. That might be the next video, transmuting your energy, because only when you learn how to transmute your energy, or the energy that is spiritually coming at you, because keep in mind, the second subatomic level of the triple darkness that they're creating the technologies for under the underworld, on those 13 level planes in the underworld, are all being created in what most people call the spiritual realm. And that's why they get you every fucking time. And that's why you're not realizing how important it is for your alchemic studies to be done, how important it is to comprehend just even the basics of the base, how astrology is you and you are astrology. Okay? They utilize all these elements against you. And until you understand how these elements were created within you, through you, for you, then you won't be able to access your sovereignty or your God body or God mind. Oh my God, you guys. Let me tell you something. I have a lot of powers that be that are really trying to fuck with me because they kicked me out of Facebook and I had to put in my new password and everything. And I had problems with logging on to do this video and I almost did not do this video. And even though there was nobody in the room, the fact that I did this video how I wanted to do it tells me that I'm God. Love you guys. Tap into your God bodies and your God power. Because that's the only way you're going to reclaim your sovereignty. Later.